Matthew Baptist is joining us. He owns a company that sells and hires out big camper vans.
Camper vans and motorhomes, yeah.
You come to us because at the minute there's this potential information that's gone out from the DOI to the commissioners that they want to restrict the size and that sort of thing of vehicles parked on the public highway, which of course will impact with you, but it could go much further than that. Can you take us through what's happening?
Absolutely. So DOI have issued out to the commissioners a letter suggesting that they restrict all vehicles on speed restricted roads, large vehicles more than 5.5 metres long or more than 1.87 metres high. And that doesn't just impact motorhomes and camper vans, that could impact any large vehicle, a 7-seater multi-purpose vehicle for a large family, or a tradesperson's vehicle that has their tools stored inside. So it's a wide-reaching piece of restriction potentially.
So a man with a van might be in problems as well here.
Absolutely could be impacted, or a large family with a 7-seater vehicle that goes over that height could also be.
Okay, I mean, let's be honest, no one likes people parking these big things on public roads when they're not even outside their own house. I mean, that does cause massive problems. I know that myself, and nothing can be done about it because it's legally done. So is that what they're trying to get at?
Well, I don't disagree that people should park conscientiously, and you know, there's any way you can have a conversation with a neighbour or an owner of a larger vehicle if you're unhappy about where it's parked. But let's remember that they are taxed and insured, and they're roadworthy. So there's not necessarily any reason to restrict where they park. What the commissioners have been asked to do is to identify exclusion zones where these rules won't apply. But we already know from 2 sets of commissioners that they're not proposing any exclusion zones in their towns. That means there will be some towns where you will simply not be able to park these vehicles overnight or at the weekend.
I mean, again, back to people whose livelihoods, it's that van outside their own house, because they haven't got a garage, they haven't got any off-street parking. I mean, they couldn't be excluded, could they? I mean, that's surely they get a permit to park vehicles?
At the moment, there's no consultation that we know of going ahead to discuss these other various options. The letter that's come out from the DOI regards a blanket ban on all speed restricted roads. But
it's up to the commissioners at this stage. It hasn't gone public. This is interesting. Normally there's a public consultation, but maybe that's to follow, I suppose.
Well, what we would ask for is for a clear and credible consultation that can go ahead with individuals and business owners that are affected or that could be affected by these restrictions, particularly those in the hospitality trade and trades individuals who might have a van for work with all their tools in. I think there does need to be a consultation.
I mean, this must affect your business. You're selling these big vans, right? I mean,
yeah, we sell and hire motorhomes and camper vans. That's our business, has been since 2019. The Isle of Man is a wonderful place to explore, and to restrict that seems a real shame when other areas of other countries are really embracing this tourism. What I suppose we would really ask for is that provision and services are provided and solutions are provided before something is taken away from the people who own these vehicles.
It seems like a catch-all, which is never good, because they're probably targeting those sort of big vehicles. But as I say, back to people who've got their own vans that hit over the criteria, that's going to be massive.
But potentially, yes. And of course, we don't want camper vans and motorhomes targeted individually either.
No.
But what we do think is that there needs to be a provision of services and facilities for these vehicles. Now, we've been having conversations with DEFA and Visit Isle of Man to try to promote the sector and offering our services to help to generate this tourism sector.
So on one hand you've got them trying to help you, and on the other hand potentially
we've got DOI trying to hinder.
So this one's Jeff Robinson, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Or the Minister, which is at the moment the Chief Minister. I'd love to talk to one of them, or to get both sides of the story, as always. But it seems a little clumsy, maybe to say the least, that the way they've gone about it, if they've just gone to the commissioners first to get their views, and the commissioners have any input in this, so they can say they love the idea, they can reject it, of course. They could say we want to leave it as it is. I mean, there's that option, but that doesn't mean it's not going to go through as law, though, is it?
Absolutely. So as sometimes happens, these things come out and they go public. and obviously there's a lot of concern out there. There's a lot of motorhome groups and organisations and business organisations that are concerned about the scale of this.
So what would you like to see done?
We'd like to see a nice, clear consultation that involves businesses and individuals so that we can input and come up with solutions rather than a blanket ban across larger vehicles.
Because this will be very polarising, back to my original thing, is that people do seem to sometimes be not responsible for their vehicles, in the sense of, I live down there, but I'll park it outside your house, which is not good, is it? And is there some sort of thing that can be done maybe on that?
And equally so, people can park their small car in front of the post office while they nip in and cause a traffic jam. So everybody can be courteous when they park.
Okay. Any particular place to go if people want more information on this? I mean, I know you're just a business, but there's Facebook things going on, I think, isn't there?
Yeah, there's Facebook groups out there, and I'm sure that if you put the parking regulations into Facebook, that'll come up somewhere. And
just to point this out, this is just an early sort of thing that may happen. It's not happening as far as we know yet. It's just sort of the DOI's looking for comments from the commissioners, particularly.
Yes, absolutely. They're looking for comments and exclusions from the commissioners.
And you would think at some point there would be a public consultation.
Oh, we'd like to hope to see that, yeah.